Hey guys, my name is Frithian, and I welcome you to the second episode of the Trash Farm Podcast, a podcast about the Binding of Isaac, its DLCs and mods. Today, before we get to the actual content of this podcast, we have to introduce a new change, and that is a co-host, Shide. Say hi.
Hello.
Just so you're aware, he's American. So I still think that I have the biggest intellect here. Just to be sure. Now I just show that I have a giant fucking ego. Today we have Fury McFlurry, the creator of the Beira mod character. Say hi.
Hello, everyone. It is me, Fury.
I'm going to be addressing you by the shorter name because that's a bit more casual.
Well, Fury McFlurry, God Emperor of mankind.
We have a fucking ego going on here. I'm not gonna lie, I also have a giant fucking ego.
Bro, have you seen the houses I build in Minecraft? I need that to store my fucking ego.
Okay, that's like one of the best ones I've heard.
Yes, the supreme lord of Isaac modding. Not really. Sure. So, can you give us a short introduction to Beira?
So, Beira herself is, like, you want to know gameplay-wise or just her lore behind her?
You can talk about anything you want, gameplay, and lore wise.
Let's just begin with the gameplay. So, Beira is a character that degenerates over time. That's her whole quirk. Alongside with that, she also has a double tap feature, which allows you to perform a special attack. Let's just first talk about the timer itself. I assume you two have played it. My mod.
Yes, I have played it. Yes.
I played a bit of it, but I kind of lost track of time.
Funny enough, this character is based upon time. Anyhow, as you play this game, you have this large timer at the top left of your screen ticking down, and every time it hits 0 and you either complete a room or enter a room that has already been completed, you degenerate, meaning that one of their heart containers get turned into a broken heart. Now, this continues onwards until you have no no full containers left. But with each transformation of said broken heart, you'll gain extra stats if it goes over a threshold.
Is she only limited to one type of heart, like red hearts, or is she able to get soul and black hearts as well?
She's basically like Isaac. She can get any type of hearts. It's only her red heart containers that are not safe from the degrading time shenanigans that I've placed on this character.
Ah,
So soul heights and black heights and other types of heights are safe then from the
Yes.
curse she's having. Okay. Can you tell us about what stats she gets from the curse?
Um, the stats that she gains is she gets per stage about 0.5 damage as well as shot speed. However, as a trade-off, you'll get a minus tear rate and a speed debuff. I mean, you are turning into an old hag after all.
Yes, an old hag. Definitely dating material. For how long have you been developing the mod, actually?
I think 2 months, maybe?
2 months.
Yeah. So, funny story about that. The idea itself was like done 2 months ago. Then I started pixeling. Then I got a 3-week vacation, and then I decided, how hard is it to actually create said character that I have in my mind? And all just started with a single item, and then me realizing, what doesn't this game have? A double tap starting character. By the way, I never unlocked Tainted Azazel, so didn't know that about. After I finished the entire gimmick of the freezing blast double tap attack.
Yeah,
And
I'll be completely honest. I haven't unlocked all of the tainted characters as well, since I'm fairly new to the game. I only became a part of this community like 2 months ago, I believe so. So there's that.
I
Anyway,
have them all
yeah,
unlocked because I grinded them out.
of course, grinding. That's also a part of the Binding of Isaac. Grinding until you have no social life. The perfect life cycle of playing the Binding of Isaac.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. You know, one day, this game will fucking kill us. At some point in our lives, this game will fucking kill us.
Will it though? I mean,
If it doesn't kill us, Macmillan will.
Well, if Macmillan doesn't kill us first, yes. Anyway, for how long are you in the community, Fury?
that's a good question. I've played all the way back since Flash, when I was a wee little lad of 15 years old. And we got the, back in the day they had this thing called Flash. No longer works, by the way. Thank you, Microsoft, or whoever is behind that. But there it just hooked into me, like the way how Isaac's themes are portrayed. I mean, it's a crybaby game. You're crying at poop and whatnot, but the items itself have some kind of small religion nod towards it, and which sucked me in. Of course, it's always fun having a roguelike where every run is different.
Of course, yeah. I think that's the power of roguelikes. The fact that every run is different, and the ING then decide to fuck you up or not. Which, the Mind of Isaac does that a lot, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it just chooses to. Sometimes it just chooses that you lose. Like, you just die.
Yeah, sometimes it just decides to offer Brother Bobby and Sister Maggie in the Devil Deal room, or sometimes it just decides to fuck you over and you have to fight Bloat as the boss.
I mean,
I think the worst. I think the worst time the game fucked me over was when I was playing the Lost, and there I went into a devil room and found 3 demon beggars.
And you
sounds like
ran
a
into
skill
them.
issue.
Yeah, sounds like a
True
skill
is.
issue, mate. Get good. Anyway,
I haven't talked to you. Should I talk about how I came to design Beira herself?
yeah, sure, go ahead.
To segue back into the mod part of this little podcast. So how I got to create Beira herself was actually I started off with wanting to create an item. I got. Have you ever obtained the sharp straw item?
Yes.
Yes.
On use, you deal damage to everything in the room, but I saw this on the floor, like the blood trails leading towards the player. I'm like, how would they do this? Seems very interesting. And what if I could combine it with something else? Ice, for example. And then I realized how woefully ice items exist within Isaac. Is that even a right sentence? Whatever. So I got an idea. What if I created an AoE attack? A frost burst that comes from Isaac, pushing enemies away. Which I then decided on top of that, well, I have 3 weeks of time. What if I can create a character? So I got onto my little Google machine, tickety tack, winter related or snow related things in the Bible. Let me tell you about the Bible, by the way. Yeah, these fuckers wrote it in the goddamn desert. They don't know what ice is.
Mm-hmm.
So, so I just went further. Let's go to Wikipedia, Google winter deities, and there I saw one winter de deities called the Kalech. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Which is, if you search it up, is a divine hag, or one of her other known names is Beira, Queen of Winter, which then I exported that idea into the character, and then I realized, reading up on that, wow, this person lives in a cycle. They're first a beautiful woman that slowly turns into a blue-skinned, one-eyed, rust-colored teeth giant.
It
And
reminds me of that description. Reminds me of the water hags from Witcher.
I have yet to play it, but um, with that, the timer idea came to life. So what if this character is like in a cycle? Looking at my design document, one of the original ideas is that I never got to implement is that the instead of entering a boss room, would instead put you into a between room where the well of youth resides, where you can exchange your curse into the normal hearts before you actually got to fight the boss thing. If you read on her lore, apparently she drinks from the well of youth, which is something I can capitalize on in maybe future items I might create.
Mm-hmm. Actually interested in the item itself, Beira's Veil. You've mentioned that that you thought before unlocking Tainted Azazel, you thought that you thought that there wasn't really a character that doesn't have a double tap attack.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's true.
I've act- mm, uh, what does that item do specifically?
So if we're gonna just from your viewpoint is you double tap into a direction, you shoot out this frost burst that slows and deals damage. And further than that, if it kills an enemy, it freezes them on death. That's the whole Veil shenanigans that's going for it. And if we're gonna talk mechanically, it literally spawns a cone of ice lasers in front of you made invisible, which pushes enemies away, since it also has the tier flag to say push away.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ah,
You've mentioned that you actually looked into Wikipedia for an idea for Beira, and on the Steam page you mentioned that Beira is based upon the Kailich. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Kylie.
Kailich,
Yeah, I
yeah.
have no idea how to pronounce it. Some Scotsman's probably going to be angry at us.
Oof.
I
Kailich,
apologize.
a character from Gaelic mythology. Why did you choose Gaelic mythology?
As I mentioned before, I tried to find something cold or winter related in the Bible, couldn't find anything. Then I went to the best next thing, which is going to the Wikipedia. And there I found a character that was pretty interesting. And with that, I chose Caelach, which which is from Gaelic mythology.
Mm-hmm.
also, I am also wondering, what are you going to do for the tainted Beira?
All right. A lot of people have been asking for that. And honestly, I have no clue whatsoever. Some people have some good ideas. If I was going to figure that one out, I'm unsure, really.
Ah,
I do have some ideas in my mind. Gonna give her a classic pocket item, a hammer. Because if you Google her name, you'll find that she always has this large hammer in her hand, which I think is going to act as the Forgotten's Bone Club item.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I have no idea how to actually make her a tainted variant of Beira, because Beira in itself is pretty mechanically weird with the timer mechanic in place.
ah.
If you were to do a tainted version of Beira in the future, uh, some mods, some mod character, some character mods, already have the tainted characters unlocked from the start. You don't have to go through the ascent sequence in order to unlock it in the home floor. But some mod characters require that process. Where you stand on that?
Um, well, I personally, when I have the chance to unlock new items by playing the game, I think it's perfect. And I will probably, if I'm able to implement that, I'm going to make it so that you can only play as Tainted Beera if she is ever released by first having to unlock her. Of course, there are other people that are going to be upset about this, so I'm gonna attempt to somehow make it a way for everyone to just immediately unlock everything from the get-go.
Perhaps using the console or something similar?
Uh, I'll see what I can do. I think there's actually a way for code to actually read what is being written in the console, and I could possibly act upon that.
I'm I'm interested as to how you got Beira in order to be compatible with mods such as external item description and the encyclopedia. Did you approach the office about that, or?
Oh no, not nothing like that. What I did was I took another mod who also has it implemented, copied the way how they did it, implemented into the mine, and changed the descriptions. Anything that I couldn't figure out was on the documentation of said mods. The the modding crew of both of these mods are, well, really smart in the way of implementation. Of course, apparently one of them reported that there are some issues with my character, but works on my machine, as I say.
I haven't experienced any issues also, so
Well,
uh
that's fortunate.
yeah, that's fortunate. Yeah, I don't really. If I were to make a mod, which I don't see as likely, since my schedule is pretty packed, I just don't want to deal with the hassle of, you know, constantly repairing bugs that I made by fucking terrible coding at 3 a.m.
Oh my god. My
I
freaking
know.
connection just went to shit.
Oof. Rest
Oh,
in peace, Shites connection.
no
Anyway,
worry, I'll carry the show without you.
Don't worry, I'm here. I'm here now.
okay,
All right.
good, cool. Anyway, Beira actually appeared in the most popular mods in the past week. I think it was like on a Friday or Thursday. So
Yeah, that is pretty interesting.
yeah, how do you feel about that? Honestly,
I was like, wow, is that all it took? And now I look at it and I'm scrolling through it, and now she's gone. Ah, well.
ah well, other mods that are popular in the past week are one interests me, which is the D3, which rerolls trinkets into other trinkets. What do you think about that?
It's a good idea, huh? I
Isn't it a
mean, I,
isn't it a bit niche though?
I mean, I personally wouldn't use it, but if I get the chance to reroll trinkets, I mean, how many times are you going to grab a trinket and you'll be like, huh, I want to replace it? And then you realize, oh, wow, with this mod I can actually reroll the bad trinkets or objectively bad trinkets into better trinkets. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying that there would be really niche situations as to where you would use it. What do you think about that, Child?
Um, I probably wouldn't use it because I don't usually use items like that. It's a neat idea, but I think it's kind of too obvious. What I mean by that is that it's kind of been done before and it's kind of an obvious choice for a mod.
I guess.
Yeah, I get it.
Uh,
Just have it on the same, or what do you call it? It's the same concept done differently.
Yeah.
Dice hide and rerolls object.
uh, two other mods that I would like to, or other three mods I would like to discuss are the Pumpkin Pack, which basically makes a bunch of enemies and pickups Halloween themed. Since in about 8 days or 7 days we have Halloween. Uh, how do you stand on Halloween?
Um,
Um, yeah, let the American talk first.
it's actually my favorite holiday, no joke.
You're still going out in costumes, trick or treating or something.
Uh, well, I'm not trick or treating, but I still go out in costumes.
Uh, at least here where I live, we don't exactly have holidays. Instead, we have a holiday uh, in November, early November, where we where we are like appreciating the dead, or I don't know how to exactly translate it. We don't celebrate Halloween. Yeah.
Nope, neither does the Netherlands. We still have the whole, uh, yeah, the shops being filled with Halloween-esque items, but there isn't really
Yeah, I
a
mean,
real niche. It's just really a niche.
yeah, it's really a niche, but I guess for certain cultures it can be a really fun holiday. The other mod I want to discuss is Hit List, which basically replaces the usual mics with items you unlock for defeating said bosses, which I think it's cool. I guess you can immediately see what items you unlock by beating what boss. Of course you have to remember what bosses are in each place, but it could be a quick way to check what items you want to unlock. What do you think?
I think it's a good quality of life mod, knowing what you're about to unlock or what you're gonna curse the rest of your runs with. There's nothing much to be said about this, honestly.
It's a quality of life mod, yeah. And the last mod I want to discuss this week, I guess, is Pickups Alive, which adds an alive version for for a number of pickups. So basically, those pickups are able to move like spiders and flies. Basically,
I mean, all right. Do you guys like scarred hearts? You know, the hearts that run away and waste your time.
no.
Do you like them? If I'm reading this, upon entering a first room with a new room with enemies, there is a 15% chance to spawn a pickup alive in the room. This enemy will despawn after a few seconds, but killing it will always drop a pickup. They will run away from Isaac and will not damage him. So you have a chance these boys will appear. I guess it's nice to kill them for an extra score. So them not actually replacing items is pretty good, in my opinion.
There's actually a 15% chance to spawn an alive pickup in the room. So it doesn't really replace the pickups in general, but sweetens the game a bit, I suppose.
I mean, yeah. It's a nice extra thing to boost your run with, because God knows how many times you want to go to the corpse and you cannot get the key to enter Downpour with.
Oof. Anyway, do you want to tell the audience something about yourself, Fury?
Nothing much to be said about me.
Nothing.
My
Okay.
hobbies are playing Dark Souls to invade people or playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. Nothing more than that, actually.
Yeah. So, I guess you were telling the truth when you said that you are as charismatic as a door. Okay. Glad
What
to
the
know.
fuck, dude?
Glad we cleared that up.
Okay. Okay, I shouldn't be as I shouldn't insult my guests here.
It's
Just
all in jest, right? It's all in jest. It's fine.
Yeah, it's just joking, guys. Haha. I'm surely trying not to be a total fucking asshole. Haha.
Now it's my turn to be an asshole. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Why the fuck haven't you uploaded any kind of video about my mod on your channel?
I was planning to.
Sure, buddy.
I mean, I'm going to upload the podcast and then I'm going to play.
Right.
Okay, I'm guessing that I'll upload a video. I'm planning to upload videos on Wednesday, Friday, and of course the podcasts on Sunday. So maybe in the future, I don't know. Anyway, I for some reason I have prepared some joke questions, so bear with me here.
I'm bearing.
What do you think about hentai?
As a man of culture, I can appreciate it.
Good question. God fucking damn it.
Yeah, good answer. That's
Good
the one
answer,
you're trying
yes.
to look, buddy.
Yes, you see, I'm still struggling. I'm still struggling to speak because I'm such a little fucking virgin who jerks off to hentai. Whatever. Shide, what do you think about hentai?
I don't know. As also a teenage boy who jerks off to hentai, I guess I can relate.
Yeah, man, what's your favorite one? Come on, we're gonna deep dive. We're gonna go deep with this one, baby.
I don't think this is allowed on YouTube.
I don't fucking care. Come on.
Coward. You said jokes. The meaning you have more. I'm bailing you out here, buddy Shide.
Okay, are you the type of person to spare baby plum or kill baby plum?
I could make the joke saying sparing is possible, question mark, but I killed the baby plum.
Motherfucker. Okay, whatever. I'm fine. Keep calm. In and out. In and out.
I mean, really, if you kill her, you maybe get an HP up versus, oh, maybe I can summon Baby Plum once in a while.
The fucking flute is actually pretty powerful though. It can like kill normal bosses. Like it can take at least 3/4 of their health. Then it's just a breeze through to fucking kill them.
Fine, I'll try
Okay.
sparing her once in a while.
Yeah. My method of like treating Baby Plum is if I need an active item, I usually spare it. But if I already have a good active item, I just fucking kill it. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Just
Oh, now you're fine with killing Baby Plum?
hey,
Right,
I'm
right. You're a min-maxer, I see. I do too.
God fucking damn
No
it! It was a
worries.
mistake to do this podcast. Shite, what do you think about that?
I don't know. I honestly don't care whether I spare or kill her. Well, sometimes I do spare her because the flute is powerful, but if I'm playing the Forgotten, it's not really viable,
I guess.
as I
Okay.
can just use the soul.
Yeah. Okay. Why is Bloat the worst boss in the entire game?
Hey, are you standing directly underneath me? Or to the side of me? You better believe you're gonna get a brimstone. No warning, no nothing. Just straight brimstone, baby.
Dab.
Oh, also, you're standing next to me trying to avoid my. You're standing behind me trying to avoid my brimstone. Well, you get creep.
Only
Just
attacking
saying,
from the
the people that created the fuck Bloat subreddit had an actual fucking point. On another note, Delirium.
What about
that?
Delirium?
Yeah, I think that's the second worst boss for obvious reasons. You know, telefragging, all that sort of fucking shit.
Hey, my dude, you like winning? Guess what? I'm right in your grill. Boom, damage. Want to see me do it
Boom
again?
damage.
Again?
Ima-
Yeah.
imagine liking Delirium though. You have to be extra cringe in order to actually like Delirium.
I've seen some very, very cultured people enjoying Delirium outside of the game.
Outside of the game. What?
Oh.
What? Oh!
Yeah,
I know. I know where
took a
you're going
while.
with this. I know where you're going with this. Okay. Fair enough.
That.
Fair enough. People enjoying Delirium outside the game. Okay, I get them. They can jerk off to fucking whatever. Actually, okay.
Anyway.
I actually had the misfortune to stumbling.
I just posted this very cool image. Let it show it to the wide audience who's currently watching. That is a bunch of bones.
Are those bones like blocking damage?
If you have ever unlocked the Forgotten and one of his items, these are the bone orbitals that you spawn with Book of the Dead. I am going to create, or I already have finished the item that spawns these bones upon killing an enemy. It's a trinket. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna say unlocks might getting confirmed for Beira.
Yay, more unlocks. But back to what I was trying to say. I actually had the misfortune to visiting the Binding of Isaac r/34 subreddit.
How do you do that by accident?
Okay, it wasn't by accident. I was too curious. I was fucking too curious to see what fucking bullshit I find there, and it was honestly terrifying. Jesus
Siren,
fucking
huh?
Christ. God fucking damn
Siren.
it. Like, okay, even the base game is kind of okay. This is weird, but you know, still kind of vibe. I still can kind of vibe with this. The I-34 subreddit. No, just fucking no. Get. I literally have fucking PTSD from that shit.
Well, you're gonna go to sleep and still see flashes of vivid images of. I'm not gonna even describe it.
No, please don't.
It does sound hilarious if I
please
do.
please don't even bring me more PTSD. Please, I do not need it. Well, shit. I've already wasted all my topics for the podcast.
Impressive.
Yes. So that's the end of the episode. I suppose it's actually a bit shorter than the last episode, but to be completely honest, last episode featured a very complex character, even more than Beira, because that
It's
character
true.
that character had like 8 different personalities that she could circle through, and each of those personalities had different gameplay quirks. So, yeah.
Sorry, I can't make a big enough mod. Please forgive me.
Sad. well, it's still material for the podcast, so I'm still happy. But by the way, last question: do you like pineapple on a pizza?
I think pineapple on pizza is a sin. For somebody to attach pineapple, a fruit, on top of a Italian dish is disgusting. It truly is. Something sweet like that should not belong on a pizza.
Yeah, okay. I disagree with you there, but I think we can both agree to the fact that putting chicken on a pizza is a sin.
Italian pizzas, yes. Turkish pizzas, no. But then again, you're rolling up a pizza if you're eating Turkish pizza. There's
Is there even something like Turkish pizza? What?
yeah.
Is there?
Turkish pizza. Hit enter. Then we get huh. Yeah.
How
it
different?
exists.
How different is it from Italian pizza?
I mean, let me post some images. Oh, look at these. Yeah, they actually do roll it up. I was actually not mistaken on this part.
That looks
It's like kebab.
That looks like a
then-
fucking pancake, though.
It is
Not
a
a
pancake.
fucking.
Okay, I mean, in a way, pizzas are pancakes.
Wow.
Oh no.
Pizzas are pancakes. You know what?
my
You might
God.
actually be fucking right, though. What the fuck?
Oh, what the fuck? I should actually not talk before somebody sends a Bitcoin assassin to run me over with his mobility scooter.
Pizzas are pancakes. The Prime Minister of Italy. Kill that fucking person. Okay. Turkish pizza. Wow, I learned something new. Anyway, this is surely the end of the podcast. If you enjoyed the episode, I would appreciate if you would subscribe. My channel is very small, and I would really appreciate the ego boost. So please do it.
Also subscribe to me too.
Yeah, his link will be in the description. You can download the mod also in the description below.
Yeah.
Beira. Yeah,
Go
Beira
play
is.
that mod. Tell
Yeah,
me if something
play the
breaks.
fucking mod. Come on, it's not that hard. It's only one click from installing. It's on the workshop. Come on.
Please, if you're going to say there's an issue, please give me more details. These people are saying it broke. Nothing more. Anyhow.
I would generally hate fucking people who don't put details in
Why am I
their
talking
fucking
about-
reports.
Why am I immediately talking about bug reports? Go play it to have fun. If something does go wrong, make
Report
a
it.
report. I'll ensure it gets fixed. maybe.
Just make sure it's specific.
Yes, and it's fucking detailed. And I just, Beira is broken, your mother shit, Stop fucking whining. Get a detailed
it
report.
crashed my game, and I don't know why. I'm downvoting this.
Bleh. You know what? Shut the fuck up. Provide a detailed report, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Trash Farm Podcast.